Hey roofers, do you wonder why in the world you keep getting outranked on Google? My name is Chris Hunter, and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for roofingsites.com. I help roofers get found online. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to find out what your competition is doing and how to outrank them and how to just do better. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so I did a search for roofing San Antonio. All right. And there are a couple different areas to make note of here. I'm going to move my head. First of all, you've got your sponsored area up over here. Okay. This is your local service ads. These are your Google guaranteed ads, whatever that you want to call that, but they're local service ads. Okay. Then you have your normal pay-per-click ads right in this area right here. Okay. And then you've got your maps area. All right. And then you've got your organic SEO area. Okay, we are seeing a dramatic amount of people or a dramatic amount of phone calls that are coming from this area right here, but we also want to get people to our website as much as we possibly can. Okay, so taking up as many spots on Google is your first order of business, I think. However, right, in this case right here, you want to make sure that you rank as high as you possibly can. Okay, so I simply clicked on a couple of these, and we're going to use a couple of these roofers' websites as an example. Okay, so this first one is Patriot Roofing in San Antonio. Okay, if you're watching this is going to show you in the entire world, I'm sorry, exactly how you got ranked. All right, so anyways, if we scroll down through here, sometimes you can see really, from a naked eye point of exactly why this website is ranking. Okay. But a lot of times this is stuff that's sitting back behind the scenes. So I use a little tool it's called Seo Minion. Okay. So if you just click on this little guy right here and then click on Analyze On-Site SEO, move my head again, you'll notice that San Antonio, Texas Roofing Company.com, right? This is Patriot Roofing, is probably ranking because they are an exact match domain, meaning that the keyword that I searched for exactly matches up with the domain. So that's one of the biggest things that I have seen and noticed over the past 20 years of doing SEO is, you want to, if you can, try to start with an exact match domain. All right. Now, second is that I noticed that Roofing San Antonio is #1 in his title. Okay, so there are several things that you want to kind of look for when you're looking at an on-site SEO audit. All right, first is you want to make sure that your keyword is in the URL, okay, which it is up over here. You want to make sure that the keyword is in the title. You want to make sure that the keywords are in the headings, which they are right here. Okay, I'm going to click on no sorting here. And you can download these, by the way. You can show all of the headings. Okay, and you'll see, and actually I'm going to sort them by type, that H1, that's the most important heading tag according to pretty much everywhere. Google will place the most importance on that, but you also want H2s, H3s, heading 1s, headings 2s, heading 3s, okay, H1, H2, H3. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is make sure that you have your keywords, Roofing San Antonio, roofing services, roof systems. So there are a couple of different variations here, going through this. All right. But as we go down through the page, we notice that, yeah, we do have our keyword in a lot of our headings, okay, as well as the title. Those are the main pieces right there. The next is really just, what's your text on the page? Right now, there is 580 words on this page. It's not a whole lot, honestly. Most of the times when I see sites that are ranking #1, it's because they have, 4,000, 5,000 words on a single page, okay, as we'll see in a couple of these other ones. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, gtroofingcompany.net. We're going to look at Seo Minion. Now, you notice they do not have that keyword in the actual URL. They do have roofing, but they don't have Roofing San Antonio in the URL, just something to make note of. I'm going to click on the Analyze On-Site, and we notice, okay, we've got San Antonio Roof Repair, same-day inspections, GT Roofing Company. So a variation, Roofing San Antonio, is in the title. It's just not put together, right? The next part, right, to make note of, right, you do see this area right here, the description. This is not there for ranking. Okay, the meta description is not there to rank because Google got rid of that a really, really, really long time ago. Okay, because it's too easy to game. But what it's good for are click-throughs, getting quality click-throughs from that search engine result page, which Google does kind of place a little importance on that, we think. Okay. So coming down here to headings, all right, we're going to see, H1s were A+ certified, San Antonio roof repair experts, local San Antonio roofing company. There's our number one that we're looking for. San Antonio roofing or roofing San Antonio, right? Which one did I did a search for roofing San Antonio. All right. So we're trying to see exactly how did this all match up? Okay. Roof replacement, roof repair, all of the good juicy keywords that Google is saying, hey, this site is about roofing. Okay. It's about roofing in San Antonio. So, let's place this up higher in the search engines. All right. And if you notice, they've got 27 headings here. All right. How much did our other site have that is ranking number one? They had 14 headings. So they actually had fewer headings. They also had fewer words, 2,000 words versus 500 words, right? On that page, 580 words. Okay, so there's a little bit of a discrepancy there. Okay, so why is that this site ranking higher than this site? Well, SEO comes down to two things. It comes down to on-site optimization, meaning, how optimized is your text on the page that you're wanting to get ranked. Okay. Number two, it also comes down to backlinks. So let's look at these backlink profiles. All right. So over here, I use a tool called majestic.com to look at backlink profiles. If you put someone's URL in there, you'll be able to see their exact backlink structure. Okay. So in this case, right, I put theirs in there. They have a trust flow of 16 and a citation flow of 31. All right. So meaning that their website is, and this is a scale of 0 to 100. Most roofing websites, by the way, are just at a 20 on the link quality, the trust flow. And I've noticed probably in between 20 and 30 on citation flow. And I've looked at thousands of these websites. Okay. So if you look at this one, all right, they have 77 backlinks. Okay, that are producing a decent quality. Okay, this is not a bad score right here. Okay, and this is most likely the reason that they are ranking high. Okay, but let's look at GT Roofing. They have a trust flow of 5. Okay, not so good, and they have 68 backlinks. So the deal with Google is that it is literally king of the hill, right? Do you remember that game that you played when you were in elementary school, right? And you tried to get up to the top of the jungle gym, and the guy who was biggest and strongest, or girl that was biggest and strongest, right, would literally pull someone off of that, and they would be king of the hill, right? And then someone else would come up and try to do the same thing. Google is king of the hill, right? Exactly that. It is basically you have to outdo your competition. All right. So in this case, if this site, right, GT Roofing wanted to outrank this Patriot Roofing, which is San Antonio, Texas roofing, the first thing that I would recommend to them is to match up their keyword roofing San Antonio. If that was the number one keyword that we want to get ranked for, okay, match that keyword up inside of the title area. Okay. Possibly even create a San Antonio roofing, right, in their URL structure. Okay. Third, I would want to make sure that, they're obviously outdoing them as far as the words on this page, right? But where they're lacking is right here inside of their backlink structure. Now, what is a backlink? I went over this in my video on really, how do you get quality backlinks? This is simply a vote from one website to another when they link from your website, from their website to your website. Okay. The stronger that the backlink is, the more trusted that it is from Google, the better link juice, and I swear this is a real word, the better link juice that you get. Okay. So that's it. It's just really those two things when it comes down to most roofers' websites, right? You've got to fix one or more of those things. All right. That's all that I had today. Hopefully you learned a little bit here. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button below. Oh, and please join us this Friday for our upcoming webinar, which is going to be how to rank over 1,000 keywords, roofing keywords on Google. We're going to be having it this Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Until next time, my name is Chris Hunter. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer of Roofing Sites. Thanks and gig 'em.